Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a split My Hero Academia drawing. So it's Tomura and Deku, split face right down the middle. So what you got to do first is draw a line as straight as you can down the middle of your page. So it doesn't really matter what size page you're on. If you're A4, A3, this is A3, A2, A1. Still the same proportions for all the A size pictures. So you're just looking for the middle of whatever size page you're on. Okay. And then we're gonna go try and draw a line right down the middle. Okay, not bad. So we're just going to focus on one side at a time. We'll start with Deku because he's pretty much easier, get us warmed up, and then we'll do Tomura, Shigaraki on this side. So because he's got like a hand on his face and stuff. Right, so let's go. So Deku's eye. So we're going to start with his eye. We're below halfway just to fit in like all their hair and some of Tomura's hand. So we will start with his eyebrow. So his eyebrow doubles as his eyelid. So just there like that. And then you thicken this up. And then we're going to curve his eyelid around. So it's going to come out from this side. So real big. Around like so. And then up into here. So it doesn't quite go the whole way. And this side is thicker than the bottom. And then we can see just some of the corner of his eyelid just here. Then his iris and pupil. So a long oval, not quite a full circle. And then we can do his pupil in here. Dark black, like so. So we can just see his 4 freckles here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then his mouth. Just here, downturned. Bit of a dot on the end, like so. And right in the middle here, we can't really see much of any shape for his nose or any lines anyway, but there's just a little sort of dash here and maybe something coming around the bottom, just there. But not much. You can barely see anything really. So then, side of his face. So we'll just come down along this way. And then this is going to come into here. Like so. And then we see the top of his mask or his costume part that's just here. And this kind of comes down this way. So that's just the top of that. And we'll finish his hair, and then we'll come back down and deal with all this down here. So we have the sideburns. So we've a hair spike there, and then this comes up around like so. Coming around his head. And then we've a piece of hair sticking down here. Comes right back up towards the middle line. And then another piece coming down here. Back into there. And another one just sticking out here. So I kind of don't like the way his nose looks. So I'm just going to change that. I might get rid of it altogether because it doesn't really make much sense. So instead of what was there, I'm just going to add a nostril. So it's about halfway between the eye and the chin. So it's just about here. So I'm just going to add a nostril just in here. Because it didn't really make much sense. That's the way it was the way it is in the picture I'm drawing from, but I don't think it looks that good. So I'll just put a nostril there. And maybe like a hatching line or something just here. Right, so the rest of his hair and his ear. So we'll do his ear first. So we have a hair spike just coming out here. And then his ear is going to come down into here. Like so. Yeah, I think his nose does look better now. Okay, so bones and ligaments inside his ear. Like that. And then the hair, so let's start this way. Spiking out like so. Spikes up. So these are all individual hair spikes that curve out and come all the way up nearly to the top of the page. He's real big hair. So this comes out like so and down to there. Another line. This spikes up to there. This spikes up to here. Take your time with this. Of course, use a pencil, hit pause a lot. And remember, hair moves. So if it's not exactly like my one, you don't really need to worry. You just need to make sure these curving lines are happening. Just go in this direction, making them sort of spiky at the end. Come this way, spiking up now. So, and then we have a big one or two actually curving up in the middle, just here, comes back down, goes in towards the center, and then one or two more just here. Like so, and he has black and green sections all inside his hair, so we'll separate those out. So starting with this one we just did, so we have a black section just coming down this way. It's about there. Another black section in here. So these are all, this is green. These are dark black. So I'll put an X wherever there's a dark black section, just so y'all can see. I might as well color this one because this is small. here. This is green inside here. So this is green in here, green in here. This is black with a smaller sort of green section in here. Another one in here. So this is kind of what makes Deku's hair sort of characteristically his compared to anyone else's in the show. So try your best. So this is green. Green section. So all these small parts are just like green highlights. The rest is dark black shadow. Right, so all these parts are black. I'll colour them at the end, but I'll just mark them with an X just so you know where it's black. Right, so we're going to go up this way for his mask. Curves up like so, comes across, down to there. Comes in, and then we have another sort of L-shaped pattern. So it goes up, down, into there, down again, steps down, comes back up, up into there. And then the bottom portion of his mask comes out from that. So it comes down to there. And there's all lines and shapes inside. So got the center line of it, just here. And then this diagonal line coming out this way. Like so. Here. Here. And then separate this side into sections, like so. One here, one here. Circles or vents, air holes maybe. Dark black inside. Like this, and then we can see his neck just in here. With his green collar just coming across, and maybe like a shadow just here. And then his shoulder comes out, down like so. And his shoulder pad, so it just comes out down to there. So it comes out from here, goes down off my page. If you have more room, of course, you could keep that going. This comes down as well, comes back up around to there, and there's just a circle in the corner, and then his hood, or his like the rest of his mask with the long ears and stuff. So this comes up to there, comes out like so, bring it down, and it's going off behind that way. Okay, Tomura. So he's got a hand, big hand, right on the middle of his face. Okay. So the bottom of it is just here, lines up kind of with Deku's mask just here. So we bring it down like so, down into there, and then we bring it across. And it's kind of like a box on the bottom, and it has a black circle here, 2 circles there, and a sort of a broken circle line coming outside. So then his wrist comes up like so. This comes out like this hand, and it goes all the way up to the top of his finger. So kind of bumps around every now and then for a knuckle. So there's a knuckle here, comes up like so, to there, comes up like so, up to another knuckle, up like this, and then the top of his finger comes across here. So it's kind of they're kind of square like shapes. Right, so then the gap for his eye, right, so it's just across from Deku's eye, right here. So the easiest way to do it is draw a letter U just in here. Like that. Okay? So this is the gap between 2 fingers, and his eye is inside here. So that eye was just, you can barely see, so we can just do like this. Top eyelid first. And then his iris just here. And then his bottom eyelid, well no, his pupil first, sorry. And then his bottom eyelid just comes out from here. He's a much thinner eye than Deku does. Like so. And then there's like some wrinkle lines and stuff coming out and around. Some on his hand as well. Some up here. Some there, some there. So this middle finger, right, comes out just at the top, up here, Deku's head. And then it's going to come down, bumping for a knuckle every now and then, coming down this way. And then we have a knuckle line just here, on his hand, coming down towards his wrist. And the other side comes up this way, like so. So one finger, there's another finger in here. So it comes up like so first. Knuckle. Comes up to another knuckle. To there. This is tricky now, take your time. And then this. Comes up like so, comes across for a knuckle, and then his fingernail is here, I think, like so. Okay, so this finger is kind of covered by hair, so it just comes down this side of it, and then we have a hair spike coming out here. Back in. This hair spike comes down to there. And then we have another hair spike just here. And then we've more here coming across this finger as well. Just there. This comes up a bit longer. We have a fingernail here. Just there. And then there's some knuckle lines coming across. And maybe like a hairline or knuckle line in there. And if you want, you can get rid of, you can rub out these lines that we go over. That shouldn't be there. And we can probably add a couple more wrinkles to his hair. And maybe a shadow in here. Okay, so this is probably the trickiest part, so really take your time. So he's got knuckle lines there, knuckle lines there. And then we've got some more hair spikes and stuff coming across this finger. And then coming down this way. So then you can remove those lines. And then we'll add a fingernail into this one. Just there, and here. Knuckle line. And then a line just for his wrist, just across there. Right, so we'll add, he's got another hand coming on the back of his head, but we'll have to draw the hair in first. So we'll add all his hair spikes. So spiking down this way, coming up, like so, coming out here, into there, back up, in, out again. Another one coming out this way, back up, into here, one there, up to there, up to there, like so. Another one spiking up, spiking back. We've one coming down, so here, another one coming out from the center, and then we've more over here. So like so. Spikes up into there. Another one in here. Just like so. So then we'll go up to the center point and then we'll go down again. So we spike it up here from the middle, comes down to here, goes across, down in there, back in there, spike it out there, another line like so, another one there, maybe another one here, coming down to here, back into there. Give it a hairline maybe or two. And then So a couple more just coming down here and there. Comes up and into there. And then a line maybe here. So we can just see two fingers coming back from the top of his head. So the first one is like here. There's like a box in here. Goes diagonal that way. Kind of bumps out on this side. Down to here. Back in. And then we can just see a fingernail on it. So just like here. A square, real big sort of fingernail just there. It's like, so it's all under hair, so you got to do some spikes coming out from it every now and then. And then one more we can kind of see over here, so it comes out like in here. So I know this is really complicated now, but try your best. And then his wrist comes up like so, comes out here, comes up a bit further and over there. And then we have that red pipe that comes out, so just like here, goes up off my page, but it'll come back in just about here. Like so. Then he has a hand on his shoulder, so the inside of that finger is just here. So it bumps around for the bottoms of his finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. We can see the V for his t-shirt down here. And his collarbone just coming across that way. And then we'll do the top knuckles, just up here. So coming down like steps of the stairs. That. And then this one comes down like so, comes back into there, and then comes around like so. This comes back up in like so. Comes across. So this is his ring finger. His middle finger then here. This one then comes up like so, comes up towards there. And we just add fingernails. So like lines like kind of like this. Very square, like sort of stylized fingers. So really sort of real big and bulky, not realistic looking. Like this, maybe some knuckle lines along it every now and then. And then the wrist part, so it curves up here, comes across, and it's got another box on it, just there. So all his hands have these boxes on the end. And then this comes back that way. And that's it, I think. Maybe you could see like another finger just coming here with some hairlines just coming out of it, like so. Another hairline maybe there. Another one there, another one there. Yeah. But that is it. How to draw Deku and Tomura. Shigaraki. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.